What's good, homie?
It's good. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I'm out in fucking Brooklyn right now.
You already?
Let's head to the studio. Did you watch that video?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of that?
That's pretty impressive. Who was that? Whose crib was that?
That was at Shifter's crib.
That was Shifter.
That whole joint.
Shout out to Shifter.
230, 250, something like
250?
that. Did you see the smile on my face when I was playing?
I saw it. That looked like a smile you would get from a child in the arcade room, yo.
Exactly. I was shocked.
It was looking pretty good. As I was watching it, I'm like, yo, I should send this video over to my dad right now, because, you know, he's a big car fiend.
Yes.
This dude, I gave him Need for Speed Most Wanted. A thing like that would be overkill for a game like that, but he does play Gran Turismo. And
there you go.
and you know, I was just sitting there like, yo, my dad would love this shit.
Yo,
he clocked what, like over 900? No, not 900. Like 96 hours in that game. I only have 18 hours in that game, and I had it way before him.
That'd be a hell of a Father's Day gift.
Oh hell yeah. The only thing is, I don't think he got any space specifically for that.
Yeah, you noticed that. I noticed
that. You need the space. You need dedicated space.
Got me thinking about my living arrangements. We got to do something. That wheel was crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy because when he ordered it, every time I talk to him, he's like, yo, my wheel. I'm like, dude, what is with you on this wheel, man?
Right.
That wheel came. That's great. You know what's even wild? My girl, she kept saying she wanted to learn to drive stick.
That's perfect.
So we was like, okay, let's see what this is about. Because now you're talking simulator wheel.
Right.
And simulator game.
Right.
So I got up, she sat down. I explained to her, I started off with the paddle shifters so she get the notion of controlling the gears.
Right.
She did all right. She still, and it's crazy because she drives a Civic.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the Civic in Forza.
Right.
She was like, yo, it feels kind of sort of like my car.
Right.
Second lap around.
Mm-hmm.
As F, she was in her car, dude.
Right.
3 laps later, we had her going with the only thing with the stick is the car don't cut out.
Right.
It does it in Forza Horizon. In
Horizon it cut out.
Not in Forza 4, it doesn't cut out.
Okay.
So, you know, she didn't get that like whole gas clutch, you know, balance pedal thing, but
right.
She did pretty good. It was like, shit. this joint, yo, the proof is in the pudding, brother. Yeah.
I haven't drove stick shift in a minute either.
That right there, that'll do it for you.
Yeah. That'll
do it for you. That was dope, man. You gotta link up shift to see if we go over there. You get your hands on that. Cause that right there, I was shocked as hell.
Yeah, I mean, I've been reading about a few of them. Which one did he say that was? The medium or the beginner?
Fanatec CSR.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like the medium one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the because I think the most expensive one is the Porsche.
Isn't that the 600 one?
Something.
Because it's the Porsche?
Something like, we was looking at the prices, they were up there.
Right.
But he got the wheel, the clutch,
right, the
pedals,
the 3 pedals,
I'm sorry, and the gear shifter,
right, and
he got the pole that holds it all together,
right,
and it all felt sturdy too.
Yeah.
2 and change for the whole rig.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's eyeing the seat now. Right. He want that chair.
Right. So now I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think, because there's one down in the PlayStation Lounge, that's, you know, it's pretty large, but then they have a different one too down there. So, but I don't know. One? I believe they did. I think that's the one I'm referring to in the PlayStation Lounge, because they have a cabinet one. Okay. A cabinet-like one. That's like for in the stores purposes. Ain't no one trying to buy that one, because, you know, that's just way too big. But then there's another one that they have on display that's like a sale. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't remember I can't, like, off the top of my head, I can't remember if it's the paddles or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure.
I might check into that, man. I don't know. I mean, reviews, like, to watching reviews on YouTube to see what people are saying, but I was blown away.
I mean, I wonder if that's the one video that I shared on IG a while ago, because I was looking into it just because you guys were all talking about the cars one time, and I was like, and I was just looking at a few wheels, and that's when we was cutting ass about the Xbox wheel and the Move wheel,
right?
And we was like, yo,
I do remember that, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I might have shared that one, because the dude had a whole setup where he put the where he actually fixed the rig, where he basically has the whole dashboard to a car. I think that's the one that I posted.
That was like a year and a half ago, wasn't
it?
Yeah.
That's a dope ass video. I might have to dig that up for the viewers, so let them see it and give dude his proper respect. We credit him in the video, let him know that we're putting it in there.
Shit, that whole wheel situation, yo, the game it was like a new game.
Right.
It was like a new game for me, boy. And I got hours in on Forza.
Right.
Hours on top of hours. I've never felt for it. That was like a whole new dynamic.
Right.
Crazy. And my times weren't that far off.
Right.
I was about 3 seconds behind my time on a controller.
Right. Yeah,
that's my
so
first time racing.
That's your first time in a yeah. Shout out to the P's right there. A lot of people don't know there's some legendary Brooklyn dancers from this building right here.
And projects.
Shout out to motherfucking Elite Force, Mop Top Crew. You already know my boy Rubber Bands, my boy Mock. Let me see, the whole EF crew. Shout out to Polo Kid. Shout out to my homie Asia Minor. All that 90s hip hop. You already know.
We saw them dancers together.
Well, I speak to Asia all the time. That's my homie right there. That's my homegirl. Like, I linked up with her at work on accident. I didn't even know it was her until we started kicking it, and I was like, holy shit, it is you. But you know, Mox is still around. I read he ran up on me in the street one day, but I was like, holy shit. Like, it was like seeing a ghost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he told me like because he was making music, and he told me he was getting back into the dance thing, and now he's overseas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mysterious Misfits. That's the group name that Rubber Band and that he had. But you know, not Lynx. Is it Lynx I see all the time? This is Ejo and them. They all here, like, but they just do their thing. They do their 1-2 thing, and you know, they about Brooklyn, but they not about, you know, the whole what's going on right now. So because they need to preserve what they doing. They on YouTube, but they got shops. You know what I'm saying? They do workshops. I mean, they making moves.
Okay.
That's why they can't be too worried about what's going on in Brooklyn right now. Though I don't want to make it seem like they just said F motherfuckers, but they have movements, and you know, as dancers, you know, you got to keep moving, whether you're teaching or you're judging events, because they go overseas. They worldwide. They're international.
That's dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can't afford, unless you can set up something, you can't afford to sit back, because, you know, dancer money is only the money you get for today.
Yep. You ain't gonna let them moves
right
up in your 40s.
So, you know what I mean? That's why I don't beef with them. I don't beef with them 100% about not coming back to Brooklyn to say what up, or at least show love to some of the events. Right. I want them to, because that's missing information for the dancers today. You get what I'm saying? By them not being around and not coming through, people like myself can't tell the young dudes like, hey, these are the OGs of Brooklyn dancing, period. Not of the style that you do, but of Brooklyn dancing, period. You need to respect these dudes. You need to hear these dudes. These dudes been in the industry. They done seen some dirty shit, so they can help you on your journey, even if they don't, you know, pull you under the wing. 2 words is all you need to hear from someone that got experience.
True story.
So
kids, I don't know what the hell's wrong with the kids out here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I remember this as we looking at the entrance to Brownsville. Man, I grew up like split, half Brownsville, half Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? This entrance way right here is like going into the dark town in Sin City, son.
True story.
Like, I mean, it's sunny. It's sunny.
A few clouds over that area.
Don't let it fool you, man. There be vultures over there. Shout out to my Brownsvilleans. Brownsville all day, never ran, never will. That's a lie, by the way. Because if you don't run, you get jumped by like 40 people.
You run and come back 2 hours later.
But
I tell you, they don't run. They run.
They run.
Everybody run.
That's for outside people. You don't run, man. You will feel 80 feet on you.
Yep. You run, goddammit.
But I want to talk about people are not excited about this Gaikai cloud thing. You know why? You know why? You know why? What was the thing that Sony said before that people were like, until they finally did it? There's something Sony did. There's something Xbox did. There was something Nintendo did on the GameCube. I can't remember. But remember, GameCube had a small install base.
Wasn't this the being able to something about saves?
Yeah, it had something to do with saves, and it ended up being like a big thing because we didn't have a reference for it before. Right. So the general gaming public doesn't have a reference for the on live thing.
I don't see why not though.
Because people still don't know what on live is, and they don't understand how ill it is.
If you ever had to wait, listen, man. If you never went through the Napster days, Kazaa,
right?
If you don't know about that life,
right,
you probably won't appreciate this piece of technology.
I mean, you're playing the song as you're downloading it.
I don't know what else to tell people.
Like, and then there was a certain revision of Napster, and there was a certain revision of, I think it was either SongSpy or BearShare, one of the two, that you basically playing the 28 or the 48 KB file of whatever it is that you're actually downloading. So you're actually hearing the whole song. You're skipping through the song as it's downloading. Right. Like that was as illegal as the programs were, the technology behind it was awesome.
Yeah, them dudes found ways to make it work. But for such a world we live in where everything's got to be instant right now. Yeah. It's shocking that people don't appreciate something like that. I mean, it may be overkill because they kind of just sucked it up this one. Right. With the PS3, like, yeah, it's been sucking. So now they went and implemented this whole technology to make it suck a lot less. Right. I mean, they're making a big deal out of something that really is nothing, but still, it's a dope feature.
It's a big deal to console players because they don't know. They don't know. If you are a person that dabbles in all the worlds like we do, not 100%, but enough. You know, be like, okay, cool. This is a good thing for us. But if you don't play PC or nothing like that, it's Hot Pink Girl, man. That T-Mobile girl, she's something special.
Where's she at?
Up top. Not Lisa Estoza, free publicity.
That's the one that be on the motorcycle.
On the motorcycle, right? Yeah. But yeah, like for us, like we dabble a bit, so it's nothing else. It's just dope to see for console players. But if you are 100% console player, you should be excited.
I think people just don't want to hear Sony right now for some reason.
And people just haters. I don't understand. Like we live in this day where the hate train is just for no reason. Yeah. Like okay, let's talk about this. Started from the bottom, now we here. Right? Now,
oh my God.
Already I've seen chicks going around, and it's always the girls. They're like, oh, so now everybody started from the bottom, right? Yeah. Not all of us are born with, silver spoons or big boobs to get dudes just to give us whatever we want. We gotta go make the money to spoil you. Somebody like you, I ain't spoiling you. If you ain't got a ring on, F you. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you someone who grew up on the trains, and now you have a 1-bedroom apartment with 40 people in, technically you came up. Now you there. It ain't say you here as in it's an anthem.
Yep.
We didn't say nothing about Beyonce. Beyonce gave chicks an anthem like once a summer every damn year.
Some horse shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to B. Ring on it. That got a lot of dudes in trouble.
Independent.
Independent. Got a lot of dudes in trouble. Like, you ain't hear dudes. You know why? Because you didn't hear dudes. You didn't hear dudes saying anything. But now, here's a song for dudes to say something. And here go the girls, jealous already. Are you short on anthems? I think they're short on anthems, son.
That's exactly what it is. Who's doing anthems? Nicki Minaj? Is that what they do?
Oh, they don't want no Nicki Minaj right now. They don't want none of that. Shout out to Nicki Minaj for looking normal the other day. I saw some pictures.
When did that happen? How did that happen?
I don't know what happened, but she was looking pretty normal the other day. Huh. I haven't had breakfast yet, by the way.
What you trying to get?
Probably Wendy's breakfast.
Wendy's breakfast?
Yes. On camera, this guy did not know about Wendy's breakfast. It's a small thing. People don't know it's out there.
You don't think I'm fat enough?
Son, we're talking about breakfast. Breakfast has nothing to do with fat. In fact, sir, if you had more breakfast in your life, you might lose a few more pounds.
I'm looking for excuses, sir.
Breakfast will help you.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I was doing when you called me?
What you doing?
Making a fucking ham sandwich.
See?
I'm gonna eat it.
See? I feel you, but breakfast might slow that down. You might only eat half that ham sandwich.
You know what I was also doing before I did the ham sandwich?
What?
I played a game of Madden.
Yeah, how you feel? Which one, in your Vita?
Nah, I'm on the Xbox.
Okay.
2013 joint.
Mm-hmm. The last, the latest one.
I bust the computer's ass on, bro.
Bro,
I'm not ashamed.
Got in them, that shit. I think I might need to research my life and bring my levels back down, because I'm playing 2K13 on what is that, Hall of Fame?
There's no reason to do that.
Son, I'm not worthy right now. So.
Not unless you play that joint 12 times a day.
So I'm not about that life right now. So I used to be about that life.
That's the missed layups from 2 feet away level. That's what I like to call it.
Dude, when I miss an open layup, son, in the game, that's when my patience come into play, because
Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, I turned that shit off.
Yo, I was ready to throw like 8 headlocks at my TV, son. And my TV wasn't even the problem, son. Shout out to my Sony TV. Looks good when I play other games.
Come see the TV, buddy.
You know what's funny, son? You know, I was telling my boy Illy Chris that Sony be disrespecting people's consoles, because they'll go play whatever it is on HDMI and whatever TV they have, right? And then I go, you got a friend with a Sony TV? I'm like, yeah, it's old. I said, no problem. Take it over there with the same HDMI.
The TV's different.
I mean, like, yeah.
Shit Sony does.
Make you want to go buy one, right? They be like, yo, fuck you.
Shit Sony does, son.
Oh, speaking of Nicki Minaj, let's switch it over to another large ass. One that I don't like to talk about much. Kim Kardashian.
Do you see the picture?
I saw the picture. Yeah. I thought that was a nice pregnancy picture. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna want my kid to see that when they turn like the age of knowing what girls' faces look like. You know, I thought it was a bit like, ugh.
That's third world problems. Yo, you saw the latest one with her and Kanye on the front of that French magazine naked.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. So there's another one.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Same page. All right. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Kings Highway.
We're on Kings Highway right now.
I used to come down here. That's how I learned to drive. When I had got my turbo, I was scared shitless of that car. So I used to make this run back by back under the train track, turn around.
Yeah.
Take this back, hit you, could make a left, hit the belt, and come back.
Yeah, 430.
I used to do that run 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice little run.
Yep, until I got the control of that turbo boost, because that bitch had torque straight out the ass, but scary car to drive.
I bet it was.
Used to come through here at like 95.
I stick with my stinking Lincoln, people just move out my way.
Boat on wheels.
Ain't nobody want no problem with me in that car, son.
Not much people want problems with that. Look like you filming Four Brothers Part 2 with that bitch.
Yo, you know what was so crazy about being in that car when I had it? First off, I had the antique clock, so that was like, yeah, right? But I swear to you, like, doing a pan, look at that dude, you heard him? Yeah, doing a pan from here to over there, like, took forever, son, in the car. Like, you had mad space.
See, that's the problem with these kids running around with turbos and their Hondas. He's running lean.
Mm-hmm.
If I can smell it, I know he can smell it. Learn to tune your shit. My bad, son. Go ahead.
Yeah. Rookie mistakes, huh?
Fuck around racing this kid and shit. Lean out on the highway, get everybody killed. Goddamn kids.
Fucking banana peels. Mario Kart.
Exactly.
Shit.
You know, it was a fun car to drive too. I had a Mustang.
I rented a Mustang.
God damn, that shit was fun to drive.
Yo, what the hell?
The fuck is the Mustang?
Yo. Alright, see, that's how we do it in Brooklyn, baby. Even the bus drivers drive ignorant.
Fuck. We would have been rich.
Yo, what? I'd have been making these videos from the hospital like this week on IG.
I'm rich, bitch!
Oh, look at it. Look at it. Wendy,
yo,
the only redhead in my life. Huh?
Their coffee's terrible.
I mean, well, I never really heard anyone, never heard anyone really boast about their coffee. I mean, McDonald's holds that down pretty lovely.
McDonald's got supersized coffee for $1. Why would you go to McDonald's and get anything but a large coffee for $1? I've seen people order like a small, medium. Because
they know, like, why the hell do I need such?
This is America, homie. You get that shit and waste it. You get a large where you know you can only handle a medium.
This is why other countries hate us.
Well, they gonna hate us anyway. What you trying to get, sir?
Did they remove the breakfast menu already?
What time is it?
Nah.
Welcome to the breakfast menu.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. Can I help you?
Yes, good morning. Where's your breakfast menu?
We don't sell breakfast.
What? Oh, okay. Y'all got rid of it?
Did you get rid of your breakfast or did you never sell breakfast?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever sell breakfast?
You want french fries?
You heard this. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Did I say something about fucking french?
What?
So Wendy's just let you down?
Wendy's just let me down. They had a breakfast menu. What happened? It was delicious.
You trying to go to Old Faithful Mickey's?
Son, I haven't had McDonald's in a year, son.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what you trying to get, my brother?
Son, we could do anything but McDonald's, son.
Fuck, you want a deli?
I gotta go to the gym for that.
You want Burger King straight up?
Let's check out Burger King.
Unless you want balls out, you just come IHOP.
Nah, not at this time. Okay. Actually, yeah. Why not? IHOP. Let's go IHOP. We're in the way. We're in that direction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like right up. Yeah. I met a girl in this building once. What guess what? This building right here. Guess from what site?
Black Planet.
Of course. Shout out to blackplanet.com.
Fucking HTML sniping everything.
And that's how I met her. I was offering to do her page.
Yep.
When we first learned all the CSS and all that stuff.
That was back in the day.
You already. She was older than me, and I did not lie about my age.
You don't need to, man. The younger guys got it good these days.
She was slightly older than me, but you know, I remember her name. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was at Mega Everett's, that Mega Everett's college, high school shit, that little hybrid shit.
Yeah.
What else?
They sent me a brochure the other day. Apparently, it's a good college to go to.
I don't know. That's how I felt about it too. And you know, she was mad chill. Mad chill. That has what the fuck ever. Fucking bazookas on her though. I'm not a titty man, but I had to make a comment on them shits.
I was not much into women in my younger days. I was caught up in nerd life.
Yes.
Late bloomers, what they call people like me.
Dreamcast. I mean, this is another thing that's like OnLive is ahead of its time. Actually, Phantom was too far ahead of its time.
Did Phantom even make it to
No, it didn't even make it to E3.
Who killed that? Dreamcast?
No, I don't know. I think they killed themselves. They didn't have the technology to do it. It was oh my god, it's what OnLive is right now. But OnLive took a minute to get to what it is right now.
Yeah.
They just upgraded themselves. Because when OnLive first was introduced, it was like, oh, you want to play Sega without your Sega Genesis? You want to play Sonic without your Sega Genesis? Here, come play this shit online. And we were all like, dude, we got emulators. I'm not playing that shit. Yeah, we're not gonna pay you to play that shit. Like, fuck you. So now they got full running Xbox, PS3 type game titles, and then obviously a few PC titles that you're streaming to play, and it's like it works.
Isn't that market fragmented though? Because then you got Origin.
No, it has nothing to do with Origin.
Okay. Origin is like full blown PC title.
Yeah. The thing is, you don't need to install nothing but the client. That's it.
Okay.
Everything is in the cloud. The whole entire game is in the cloud. You don't got to update no drivers. You ain't got to wait for the game to update. When you turn the shit on, it's already done.
That's dope.
You know?
The miracles of sandboxing.
Word. So, get back to the point. Dreamcast did some shit very early. And this was the first man who showed it to me. Was when you're not at your console, you could still be leveling up your Street Fighter character.
I lost all. I still have one at home.
On the VMU thing, yeah. That was pretty ill. And then my brother put me on to my younger brother put me on to when you're actually near electric, free publicity. When you're actually is that Canarsie?
Yeah, straight.
Fuck Canarsie. Paul Robeson all day. And yeah, so when you're calling plays or you need to make subs or whatever, you can tell who's tired, and you can do that from the like you don't have to pause the game to do all that. Like, that was so ill.
Yep.
You know, it was the first game to do on the fly subs. Like, yeah, it's standard now, but guess who's the company that does it? Guess what game does it? 2K series. Why did 2K series do it? Because 2K was the game that we're talking about right now that did it for the Dreamcast.
And you had it in the
football game. Yeah, the NFL 2K. Well, I think at the time, at the time it was still just called NFL. But
was it just NFL?
What was it? It was, I know it was a specific Sega. What was it called? Because at the time it was what they had.
It was 2K, wasn't it? 2K1 was the first one.
Right, but it was NFL 2K, I believe.
I think
that's the first. That's the first of the 2K series. That's not their first first game. That shit transcended from like all the Joe Montanas and all that shit. And the primetime football when Deion Sanders and all that. Deion Sanders and all that was covering it before. Remember, it was a long time Sega head right here.
Shit.
Miss my Sega.
Look like we gonna miss IHOP too, and this motherfucker is the entire fucking.
Son, don't you motherfuckers gotta go to work?
Damn, son, do you see that shit?
That shit is crazy.
People don't work, and there's more motherfuckers. We out of here.
Yeah.
Make a judgment call, my brother.
Let's go do the Burger King thing. Mission accomplished. Khadijah, shout out to Khadijah. That's the lady who, you know, let us come in there. She was handling money and didn't say nothing to us, like, you know, hold on to be a second, nothing like that, blah, 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 blah. Rude. She even had her eyebrows rude. I wouldn't want to wake up next to that. Pretty girl, but, you know, I couldn't tell if she woke up mad or she just looks mad or is mad.
My smoothie's right, though.
Shit.
I ain't mad at her.
My cheesy tots are good, so hey, if it's like that, we can settle for the madness.
Right. Speaking of madness, I got a challenge for you.
What's up?
It's the Windows challenge, son.
Yeah?
Got this.
Oh.
Got this.
Is that the 900?
Yes, because you refuse to use a proper phone.
I like what I like, sir. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for the Palm Pre being dead, I'd still have one.
So you're gonna hold on to that. Make it do what it do.
So, okay. Alright. Wi-Fi mode it is.
Mm-hmm. And if you get a proper carrier, you could even put a SIM card in there.
Mm-hmm. Staying with Sprint, sir. Sorry. Sprint loves me. They make it known.
How much is your bill a month?
Less than 90 or up to 90.
But don't they have like an all-inclusive $99 or?
Yeah. And the tax go up a little bit. I could do that, but it's overkill for me. Cause one, I got the mobile to mobile to any mobile, so that's always free.
Yeah, don't call me from a landline.
Like,
I'm gonna be forced to slap you if you call me from a landline.
Some people don't have the mobile to mobile. They just got internal mobile, like within network mobile.
The way these companies sparse out the buffoonery is really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Just the nickel. They're like nickel and dime you to fucking piss your pants. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Shout out to Charlie. This is where I used to get a lot of my work done on myself. Look at the lineup of shit he got out here.
Yeah. The Firebird.
Yeah, I gotta stop by. Homie from
that was one of that Crimson one was one of the cars I always wanted just to do dumb shit with.
He's got an Eleanor running around in there from going in 60 seconds. There's straight like 10-second cars in that garage. Even his son.
That's pretty dirty.
His name's Charlie too.
Yeah.
He's got Hondas tweaking all up and down this bitch. I was like the first. Was it domestic? No, it was the first foreign car that they work on. Because they used to only do domestic.
Yeah.
But the quality of work that dude Charlie does, Street Smart, ridiculous. I had my car in there when I swapped.
Utica Avenue L.
Utica Avenue L, Street Smart. Tell Ramon sent you. Really good guys. Really good guys. Yeah, but fuck Apple.